Leopards are known to be brutal and amazing predators. They run faster than you can imagine, and before you know it, the prey is between their sharp jaws. Despite this, if there's anything out there that the leopards are afraid of, it's the baboon. Leopards have a huge advantage over baboons. They're nocturnal and can easily see at night. All the baboons see, however, is the dark. So when this leopard decides to have a midnight snack, the baboons have no idea what's about to befall them. The leopard walks under a particularly thick tree. The tree's filled with baboons. Branch upon branch contains a sleeping baboon. This is a treat for the leopard. All it has to do is climb the tree and catch whichever baboon looks the tastiest. Even though the baboons cannot see the incoming threat, they can hear the leaves rustling and they can feel something climbing the bark. This sends everyone in a frenzy and the baboons sound the alarm. But it's too late. The leopard takes a female baboon in its mouth and with a swift crunch, kills it instantly. Leopards and baboons have both mastered the art of tree climbing. The baboons love hanging out in the trees and even sleeping in them. Leopards use them to store their food so that other opportunists like the hyena won't steal their meal. This means that the encounters between the leopards and baboons often occur on tree branches. Look at this video of a leopard jumping into a tree to attack a baboon. But the baboon was already present on the branches, thinking, looking for a solution. Running was not an option. The only option left was to stay and fight. But letting the leopard climb up was too dangerous, so the baboon started shaking the branches violently, and soon the leopard's hanging down from the branch, struggling to hold on. And just like that, the leopard's on the ground again, and the baboon is saved. At least for now. Leopards are amazing hunters, even in trees. They aren't small cats by any means, but when they jump around in the branches, it seems like they're light as feathers. Because of their agility and strength, they can attack a baboon on a tree and get itself a meal. Babies can be incredibly hard to manage. All you need to do is look away for a moment and the baby will end up in one place it shouldn't be in. Turns out this isn't a problem reserved for humans only. Look at these baby baboons ending up on the same tree as the sleeping leopard. The adults hadn't noticed the leopard before, but when they did, it was chaos everywhere. One baboon quickly climbed the tree and pushed the baby off of it. Had the baboons failed to protect the babies from the leopard, they would have met a similar fate as this baby baboon that found itself stranded from this group. This leopard took the opportunity and captured the baby baboon. The meal would not have been as satisfying as an adult baboon, but it's still better than going hungry. Baboons are scared to get too close to a leopard alone because they know what the result would be. Look at this unlucky baboon that ended up in the jaws of a leopard. The leopard tears the baboon apart and eats to its heart's content. Whatever's left of the carcass will be stored on a tree for a later snack.
Very lucky. Oh, move it.
The leopards hate the baboons for their courage and their hot-headedness. If the baboons feel threatened, they'll fight back. And when an angry male baboon attacks, even the leopard knows not to mess with him. Here's a clip of a leopard stuck in a tree, not because it's suddenly forgotten how to climb down a tree, but because the leopard is being stalked by a baboon standing fully alert on the ground. The leopard knows well not to set foot on the ground while the baboon is waiting for it. This will only mean walking into your death willingly. So for the longest time, the leopard sits there and waits. A leopard will not risk injury by attacking angry baboons in a troop. When a group of angry baboons follows you up a tree with bare teeth and wagging tails, the leopard knows it's best to forget about the meal for the time being. Baboons don't need to learn how to fight a leopard in a one-on-one fight because leopards are almost always alone. Baboons, on the other hand, are never alone. Whenever leopards and baboons come face to face with each other, there's a huge imbalance in number. Baboons know how to use this in their favor. Another thing a baboon knows well is how to make noise. So when tens of baboons start screaming in your face, even a leopard knows it's better to just walk away. Watching leopards and baboons interact is a treat, mainly because they're both so fearless and angry. Look at this leopard walking like it's taking a stroll in the park. All the while, tens of baboons stand close, waiting for the perfect opportunity to attack. The leopard's carefree attitude must also perplex the baboons. Although we don't see the monkeys attack, it's clear that they might, at any moment, jump to tear the solitary leopard apart. Look at this clip of a leopard jumping down the tree and running as if life depends on it. By the look of it, you would imagine it's being chased by a predator even bigger than itself, or a dinosaur, or a mythical monster even. No way would you be able to imagine that the leopard is running from baboons that are supposed to be its prey. The leopard runs ahead while a horde of baboons follows at its heels. The leopard is incredibly fast, but the baboons aren't much slower either. And with multiple members chasing the leopard, it looks like the leopard might actually be in grave danger. Leopards hate baboons, not just because they defend themselves, but also because they never hesitate to attack, especially if they ever spot a leopard's cub. Even though the cub would have grown up to hunt baboons, at its young age, it's merely a prey. The cub starts to climb the tree higher and higher. The threatening faces and sounds of the baboons make it impossible to miss the danger. Before you know it, the baboon's in the tree, making a grab at the cub while the cub runs for its life. But its little legs can only take it so far, and before long, the baboon has grabbed a hold of it. We can only imagine what the fate of the poor cub would have been. The leopard doesn't wait too long to settle the score. In the very next clip, we see a leopard hunting a whole group of baboons with absolutely no fear in its eyes. The baboons know not to mess with this focused and angry leopard. It won't hesitate to crack anyone's neck in a matter of seconds. The baboon makes a run for it into the trees, but the leopard knows how to climb. Before the baboons can safely escape, the leopard has gotten a hold of one of them, and before anyone could come save it from the sharp teeth of the leopard, it's torn apart its neck and killed it. The leopard and baboon rivalry stays even when the baboon isn't the one getting hunted. Look at this baboon trying to save an impala from getting killed by a leopard. It's no wonder the leopard hates the baboons. Nature can be unpredictable and fascinating. This leopard found itself at a crossroad when it realized that the baboon it had just killed had a day-old baby with it. Would it have the baby as food right there, or would it let it go? The leopard was suddenly overcome with maternal feelings for the baby and decided to protect it from the hyena lurking around. It's clear from all this that the leopard may be the predator and the baboon may be the prey, but the baboon never gives up without a fight. The fact that the baboons are hardly ever alone gives them a big advantage in case of a confrontation. It's pretty clear why the leopard must hate this prey specifically. The meat of the baboons may be its favorite, but it surely doesn't come easy. That's it from our side for today, folks. We'll see you soon with a new video. Until then, goodbye.